There we are. Hello, 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 hello. How's it going out there? How's everyone doing? I got like mixed up on the timing because I was watching it off on the replay, but the stream has a delay watching it back. So I'm a few seconds late, but that's all right. How's everyone doing? Let me know. Let me know. Get chatting. How we doing? How we doing? How's the fashion world going these days? So, for those of you who are here already, we'll let people trickle on in, you know what I mean? But basically today is two-pronged. There's two objectives to today's stream. First of all, we have a very special unboxing to do. We've got a first for the channel, I would say, and I'm super excited to see what we've got. But we'll do that first, I think. Yeah, we should probably do that first. And then at 8 o'clock, my time, I don't know what time zone you're in. I don't know everything. You're you. I'm me. I only know where I live and what time it is where I am. So later we'll be talking to a viewer of the channel. He got in touch with me and he said, hey, I'm going to be starting a fashion brand and I want to talk to you about it. I want to get your advice. And not all the time. The average guy, hey, what's up, man? How you doing? You're more than average to me. So every once in a while, people will reach out to me asking for just my opinions on a brand they're starting, something like that. So I thought it would be helpful to kind of broadcast that conversation out to you guys and just see where it goes. I've never really talked to somebody who is earnestly starting a brand. I've talked to people that already have brands. I've talked to people that have a lot of talk, but they're never actually going to do the brand. You know, people have these big ideas. They don't always get them done. I don't know where this is going to fall. We're going to find out. I'm excited to hear what his ideas are. And yeah, I'm just kind of curious to see how it goes. I'm by no means an expert in fashion design or starting a brand. I don't have a brand. I know that's super, super hard to do. And that's why I haven't done it, at least not yet. It's going to be tough. Average guy, I'm the one who messaged you on Instagram. Awesome. So we are going to be talking with the average guy in a little bit. So thank you for that. I'm glad you clarified. See, and that's why it's going to be so exciting. I don't know who he is. I don't even know his real name. All I know him as right now is the average guy. And we're going to have a chat about his brand. Yeah, I'm really excited to find out more about that. So, let's see. What should we do here? Well, first, let's do our super special unboxing. Here it is. Here we go. Let's do it. How do I even open this on stream so you guys can see it? I had this problem last time we did a stream as well. There we go. Oh man, it's a whole package of USPS bubble mailers. Oh, so special. I'm just kidding. Don't leave. Don't leave. That's just a troll. We really do have a super special unboxing to do. I just happened to get a giant box of mailers today. And pro tip, if you do happen to sell clothes online, USPS will deliver these to you for free. You just go to their website and say, I want like 1 million of these, and they'll deliver them to you. You don't even have to pay for the shipping even. 100% free. It showed up at my door. The cool thing about these is if you're selling something priority mail and sending a priority mail, you can just use this as it is. But if you're sending it first class, if you turn this inside out, it's just bubble material, and you can ship it first class like that. So sick. It's a perfect size for like t-shirts, button downs, whatever. So that's my plug for the United States Postal Service. Thank you all for everything that you do. No, but we really do have a special unboxing to do today. And I guess I will preface this with a little bit of a story. So, it was actually only about a week ago, exactly a week ago, I think. So this happened really fast, and they sent it out really fast. I was approached by a brand that I have featured on the channel before. A brand that I'm a really big fan of. I think they're really cool. I think they're one of the brands out there doing things right. So I was super excited to hear from them. It was actually the first time a brand I actually liked had reached out to me and wanted to work together. So they reached out and said, hey, do you want some stuff? We'll send you some stuff. And I said, I always want stuff. I've got lots of stuff already, but I can always use more. Yes, please send me whatever you got. I'm in need. I'm wearing an orange t-shirt right now. Clearly I'm in need of more clothes. I'm not in need of more clothes. But if they're free or if they're cool, I'll even pay for them sometimes as long as they're cool enough. But this brand reached out and they're like, hey, we like the video that you did, so we'd like to send you some stuff kind of as a thank you, you know? So, of course, I am not going to say no to that. So I talked to them a bit. We figured out what they'd be sending me. And they turned it right around. It arrived yesterday, within a week of them first messaging me. So I love them. They were very eager to get some stuff to me as a kind of thank you for the video I made, and I love that. I love that. I hope it happens more in the future. I'd love to keep propping up actually good brands in this space, and definitely keep my foot on the bad ones, you know? I'm not wearing shoes right now. I'm not going to show you my feet, you know, or maybe I will. I know if you ever watch the Frenemies podcast or the H3 podcast, there's a site called WikiFeet. Maybe I should get in on that, and you guys could help me out. Give me some good ratings. Bump up my WikiFeet rating, you know? I always say, you're nobody until you got a WikiFeet, you know? That's the first time I've ever said that, so I just completely lied to you. But I am an internet personality, so you should probably expect that I'm lying to you at all times. Please don't expect that. I like you guys. I hope we have a trustworthy relationship here. Anyway, so I have got a package here that was sent to me by this brand. They're taking care of me. And I figured, you know, let's unbox it on stream. Let's do it together. Does anybody, while we're here, have any guesses as to who might have sent me a little care package? I don't know. Probably like Dolce & Gabbana or Chrome Hearts or something. If you're a super fan, you know that I've talked mad shit on both of those brands. So I'll give you a hint. It is not Dolce & Gabbana and it is not Chrome Hearts, okay? It is somebody else. Somebody I'd say actually a bit hipper and cooler. Well, Chrome Hearts is weirdly very, very hip. Anyway, so we've got a fun package here. I'm excited to check it out. So I guess, you know, that's enough build up here. So, ready? I'll turn it around. Ready? Nobody wants to guess before I turn this around and show you? Last chance. Okay, here we go. Boom. It is Aries. Aries Arise, as you can see, which I'm super excited about because they are one of the coolest kind of smaller up-and-coming brands in the fashion scene right now. I think they're doing really, really cool stuff in clothing, kind of like gender-neutral stuff. I'm just a huge fan. They do, I guess I'd call them a streetwear brand, but it's more on the kind of luxury end of things. And yeah, I just think they're super cool. So I'm really excited that they sent me some stuff, and I'm super thankful to them. So, where'd my scissors go? We're gonna try this one more time to get something open here. All right. And I'll try it not to cut into the product itself. That would be bad. Let's see. I like the kind of like logo tape here. I appreciate that. I've only ever gotten their stuff before from like boutiques and stuff, so I like the kind of branding on the box. It's a small thing, but you know, every little like touch counts. Am I a complete failure? Have I totally messed this up? Have I messed this up already? Am I too dumb to even open a box? This is what I get for trying to do anything on stream. Everything on stream is 10 times harder than you think it's going to be. Oh man, it just keeps going. Okay, there we go. We got it. It's open, here we go. I have to see if there's like any. I really did mess this up. Oh man. Okay. Ooh. Okay. We got a little kind of like logoed out debossed gold in the box. I love it. Even the stock paper has their logo all over it. Let's see if I can get that for you guys. Boom. Aries, Aries, Aries all over. Side note, I am actually an Aries. And I think Aries is today the last day, April 20th. I'm not a huge like astrology person, but I think it might be. Yeah. All right, so what do we got in here? Ooh, baby. One. Boom. I'm liking what I'm seeing already. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And boom. What's that? Two of the same item? No, 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 my friend. This is a shirt. As you can see, you can kind of see the button down. If I can move in accordance with the camera there. There you go. Button down shirt. Short sleeve, of course. Summer vibes. And this guy is a pair of shorts. Oh man. You can see it's got like a paisley pattern in there. And we've got this really, really cool logo, kind of Baroque pattern, I guess you'd say, all over. It's super, super cool. Oh, I really just want to take these out right now, but I think I'm not going to. I'm just going to tease you guys that little bit that we've got this full, patterned out Aries shirt and short set that we're going to have on the channel very soon. And you best believe there's going to be a video on these. I can't not. I'm a content creator. Content is what I do. So that's definitely going to be coming down the line very, very soon. Oh, I'm so excited. I love them so much. I love them already. No, don't take them away from me. No, no. Okay, that's it. So, thank you, thank you, thank you to Aries. I love that brand. I love what they're doing. The styles are so, so sick. Highly advise you check them out. You know what? We've got a few minutes here. Let's do this. Did that do it? Huh. Boom. My like hotkeys aren't working right now for some reason. Aries Arise. I'm guessing that'll get us the best results here. Is this working? Yes. Okay, cool. So, obviously you can buy them pretty much anywhere. Essence, Mr. Porter, whatever. Even got some shoes there. Nice and on sale too. Sweet deal. But usually it is the best way to support a brand to buy directly from them. That's usually where they get the most of their money if you buy directly from them. Obviously, the most money goes directly to that brand. It just kind of makes sense, right? So if you can support them, buying directly from them, I would highly suggest doing so. Spring Summer 21. Let's take a look. Oh. Zip collar t-shirt. No way. That's amazing. I haven't even seen this one. Dude. That's awesome. What else we got? Are these pleated graphic bell bottoms? No way. These pieces are awesome. That's cute. Aries coming soon. That's cute. I like it. I really like their shorts for some reason. That's why I'm super hyped. They sent me a pair. Even these are awesome. Tape. See, there you go. You can see it, like Aries Arise going across it in that Baroque pattern. Yes, I'm all about it. I really like these as well. Color block ambient raglan. Yes. Green or pink, which one's better? Oh, I love them both. Classic tees over here. Basically the one that I did the review on, that they saw and then sent me this stuff, it was a review of one of these t-shirts, except it was like kind of like half and half tie-dye, but it did have that logo there. Ooh, these like combos are sick. If I got this hoodie and these shorts. That's what it's all about right there. Anyway, as you can see, super cool brand. They've even got like an underwear collection going now. Yes, this is cool. I'm telling you guys, I could pull that off. Maybe it's overconfidence on my part, but I think I could pull it off. Even a little sticker pack. Why not? Some workwear. Ooh, look, he's wearing the shirt I got. Yeah, my guy. He knows what's up. Anyway, super cool brand. Keep an eye out for that video. I'm super excited. While we're here, want to take a look at the news? Still got a few minutes. What do we got here? Dogecoin. No, I don't need any Dogecoin. Thank you very much. Zack Snyder. See, none of this is even fashion. The top stories: Dogecoin, Zack Snyder, Apple, Apple, Apple. Cars, and watches. Only one story in their headlines is related to fashion. Even then, it's like, it's hiking shoes. Salomon, I don't really care. Except for Comme des Garçons' collaboration with them. I think it was Salomon. Let's look at that real quick. I think they just came out with a new one. Yes. This guy. This guy. I'm all about it. I like really, really want a pair of these. Really want a pair. Oh. These, I guess they're interesting. Definitely more women's oriented, but I think, again, maybe I'm just overconfident today. I think I could put a look together with them, but not nearly as much as this. That is incredible. Oh, it's beautiful. I just want a pair. I want a good pair of platform shoes. I was also recently looking at the Gucci Peggy sneakers. Take a look at these. Oh, yeah. See, I just want, am I crazy? I want it. I want a huge, huge, huge pair of platform shoes. Maybe I'm like, I don't know, subconsciously self-conscious about my height or something. I don't know. I'm not even short. I'm very average in terms of height, but maybe I just want to know what it's like to tower over everyone. But I've been dreaming about that lately. So this, yes, please. But how did we get there? Oh yeah, because I generally don't care about Salomon. What else is going on? Oof, we're not going to get too political, but thank goodness for that. That's all I will say. Dogecoin, soccer, oh, Nike. Man, was it just a slow day or something? What is going on here? I love this silhouette, the 991. Yes. Ew. I don't like that stitching pattern there. It's really like off-putting for some reason. I think it's the fact that it's like angular lines mixed with non-angular lines, maybe? I think that's what's doing it for me. That's really nice. I love that, actually. The black dipping in, it really is like flames. Oof. I like that. Heron Preston and Caterpillar are coming back together. Interesting. I was not a huge fan of their first collaboration. It was a lot of pieces that looked like this with that stripe going down the middle. I don't know, maybe I'm just not a huge like workwear person, but it didn't really do it for me. Yeah, I think these are more interesting than the last ones. I do like this kind of like stenciled almost logo on the side, but it's still not that exciting to me. Pants are kind of cool. Beyond that, it doesn't do anything for me, really. Am I just a hater? Oh no, Ben Ramers. Don't get me depressed. If you guys don't know, Ben Ramers was an awesome skater. He also just seemed like a really good dude. I'm really glad that Converse is like partnering up with his foundation. That's amazing, actually. maybe I'll do a video on that when it comes time for them to come out and kind of show some support, because I'm a big fan of Ben Ramers for sure, and it's for a good cause, right? Hell yeah, I'm down with that. Chris Van Ash is out at Berluti. I never really cared much for what he was doing there. I'm actually kind of curious. Let's look at their shows. Vogue fashion shows, because it's not someone I've ever really paid attention to, you know? Berluti. They don't have anything. Were they not doing runway shows? All right, let's just take a look at their site. Pulse, our sneaker. It looks very like MCM to me. He doesn't look bad though. Like this look that they put together right here. Each element, I guess, is kind of... Thank you so much. I don't even know how to pronounce... It's supposed to be like King, K1QN. Please tell me how to say your name and I will shout you out properly. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. I don't know if you saw the last stream, but any donations that you put in right now are for this first month, now that I'm monetized, are going to go into a collective pot, and we are going to use all of that to come on stream and buy an item that we'll then give away to you guys. So any donations, very much appreciated, and at least for this first month that we're doing it, any donations will go back towards you in the community. Thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Pulse, our sneaker. That's an ugly sneaker. Sorry, but it is. What's our ready-to-wear situation looking like? Patina leather blouson. I said it right. There we go. Hey! Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate you. It's a nice leather jacket, but nothing special for $7,000. Oh, they're gonna bankrupt me. K-Way for B-Way for $2,000. This is a very expensive stuff. Very, very expensive. Oh. Luxury brands, they can put in like literally a swatch this big of leather on a piece, and they'll add $2,000 to the fucking price. Like, god dang. It's a cute cardigan. I'm a big fan of the cardigan. You guys don't even know on here. I'll roll into work, cardigan all day long, just feeling like a champ, you know what I mean? Cardigan's all for it. $1,150 though, probably not gonna buy that. Probably not gonna be grabbing that. All right, here's their like logo tee, very plain and boring. That's cool. I'm curious what the effect they've done there is. I also like the shape of that jacket a lot, actually. Very angular shoulders, but like on a downslope, you don't see that very often. I'm really curious what's going on here. Is it like distressed? Is that bleached? Are they like flecks of bleach? Tell me. Details. You're not fully They're really not going to tell me what that is? You're crazy. That's the coolest part, and you're not even going to tell me what that detail is. Okay. $900 joggers, no big deal, just $900 pair of joggers. You know how it is. Patina leather blouson, 75 hundo. You know what? I ain't mad at these patterned shirts, especially this yellow one here. That's very like Dries Van Noten. Silk too. I'm down. The prices are nutty though. Truly nutty. Shearling flight jacket with patina details. It's like beautiful stuff, but it's not someone I was even familiar with, right? Like that's gotta be a bad sign that it's, you know, they're making solid clothes. This is really cool, that detail, like asymmetrical shearling detail. It's cool, but clearly it just wasn't breaking through. Like this is right now on this stream is the first time I've ever looked at Berluti stuff, ever. So that kind of says it all right there. But I'm always happy to find out about a new brand. Okay, but he's out, so new direction. Goodbye to all that stuff we just looked at, and they're going to be doing something different now, I guess. All right. Anything else? It's almost getting time to have our little chat here. See if there's a little thing or two we want to talk about here. I get that it's very custom, but that's an ugly shoe. I'm sure it's gonna sell for lots and lots and lots of money to whoever wins it, but purely on an aesthetic basis, it is not a good looking shoe. Oh man. All right, the average guy. Hello. I'm gonna hop onto Discord right now, okay? I don't know why my hotkeys aren't working, but we're back to full screen. Average guy, I'm going to Discord right now for us to have our little chat. Logging on, logging in. Here we go. I am in the stream discussions category. Check. Yeah, just hop in whenever you're ready, man. I'm ready for you. Just let me know when you are here. Let's see. Testing, 1, 2, 3. All right, while we're waiting, let's go back to here. Human-made coffee. Is that the next big collab? Coffee collabs? You know what? I wouldn't hate it. Actually, I kind of would. So, I don't know how much I love the idea of a clothing brand, something that I collect, with them collaborating with a brand that's inherently disposable, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, eventually that coffee's going to be gone. And all I'll be left with is, or all I'll not be left with, is the money that I spent on it, because I'm sure it's much more expensive than regular coffee. It really was a slow fashion news day, huh? Nothing going on here. I am a big fan of the New Balance 327, but they're like kind of jumping the shark already. This super multicolor one is just like way too much. Usually this is the kind of thing you see like 10 years after a sneaker silhouette has come out and they're like totally out of ideas, but they just came out with this like a year ago or something. That's too much. But I really love the 327. New Balance, there we go. Still waiting, man. The average guy, ready when you are. Hop on into Discord. Like, obviously, the first one, and maybe the best, was the Casablanca one. The OG, which was the green one, I believe, right? Wasn't that the original? This is the second one they came out with, I think. Yeah, I think the green and orange were the first ones they did. And I'm all about that, especially with the waffle detailing there. Like, why don't they have that on this? Oh, I guess they do. It's just, it's not nearly as, it doesn't pop as much, the waffle details. I don't know why. Let's see here. North Face using recycled materials. Sweet. Cool. Take another look at the Travis Scott Air Jordan 6 British Khaki. News channel. Love the clothing reviews. Keep it up, bro. All right, the average guy. So what you do is you open up Discord and it should look somewhat like this. Okay, And what you got to do is your servers are down here. So since you've already been in mine, it should already be in your list right here. So you just click over to the L right there, and then click on, it'll show all this stuff, welcome rules at the top. Voice channels are down here. You just hop into stream discussions. You can see that's me in there right now. And you just join up with that. And we should be good to go. So, Travis Scott Air Jordan British Khaki. So this is very similar. He already did this in like a more like army green colorway. News channel. I didn't like fully respond to you because I had to talk to Average Guy and explain the best way to get onto Discord. Love the clothing reviews. Keep it up. Thank you so much. You know, I love what I do. I love kind of taking a look at clothes with people. So I'm gonna keep it up. I appreciate you. And there's gonna be like more different stuff going on the channel as well. So only good things. Okay, British Khaki. Yeah, I'm down with it. I've liked that pocket as well for a long time. I think that's like a really good addition right there. Oh, there you are. You're in here, man. How's it going? Yeah, you might just need to set up your like microphone or something in your settings.
Hello?
Hey, how's it going?
I don't hear anything. Hello?
Just a sec. Hold on, sorry.
Hello? Hey, buddy. I can't hear anything.
That's okay. 1 second. Check. Can you hear me? Check. 1, 2.
Hey.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, but I can't see you.
Oh, that's okay. Let's see. Maybe I can do this as well. I'm not sure if it'll take video while... Oh, there we go. Hey, man.
Hey, buddy.
How's it going?
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Well, I just woke up.
Yeah, so tell us where you from?
Well, I'm Jamal Scott. I'm from the Philippines.
Okay.
I was born and raised here. But, yeah, I'll be starting my own brand soon. And I've been watching your videos, especially about Philip Klein. And, yeah. I love your thoughts. I love your honest review. So, yeah, I gave you a message, and I was really happy that you replied. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem, man. Happy to be here with you. It's one of those things I was saying at the beginning of the stream, like, it's not super common, but every once in a while people will get in touch and just be like, hey, I'm starting a brand, like I want to get your thoughts or whatever, but most of the time it doesn't end up happening. You know what I mean? Because it's hard. It's really hard to do, right? So a lot of the time it'll be like, hey, I'm going to start my brand. And I'm like, oh, cool. Like, how can I help? And then I never hear from them again. You know what I mean? Because they, I think they just figure out how hard it is.
Yeah, right. So, yeah. But can I ask you something? What do you consider about buying a brand before buying a shirt and t-shirt specifically?
Yeah, that's a really good question. So what you mean is like, for instance, what would make me, if I'm standing in front of like two shirts, what would make me buy one versus the other one? Is that kind of the idea? That's a really good question. So obviously the first thing and probably the most important thing is just the visual of it, like the effect, the piece itself, like what are the design elements that make it stand out. But beyond that, and especially now with like COVID and stuff, you know what I mean? Pretty much everyone's shopping all online, right? So you're able to do more research than you were ever able to do before. Because before you'd be like at the store or something, right? And if you're going shopping, you just see these two shirts next to each other and you're like, oh, I like that one. You take it, you buy it, and that's it, right? But now with the internet, for the past like year, for me, I find myself more and more, I'll be like looking at sites kind of if I'm looking to buy something, and I'll see something, I'll be like, I like that, okay. But then I'll Google the brand or whatever if I'm not familiar with them. And I kind of end up looking at who's the designer, right? What's the story of the brand? What are they all about? So it's not just the visual of the piece, but it's also what is the kind of message, right? Why are they making clothes, right?
Okay. Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, honestly, I had a lot of thoughts last night because I'm a fan of big brand logos, like Logo Maniac.
Yeah.
But I'm just wondering if I ever write my brand name
Mm-hmm.
on a T-shirt, would someone buy it? Because honestly, I'm a nobody. That's how I consider myself. That's why my YouTube channel says the average guy.
Right.
So if ever I put well, I'm a fan of Moschino, so I have a lot of inspiration from Moschino, like just the Moschino logos.
Yeah.
And I was like, what if I put my name on it? Would someone buy it? And,
Right.
yeah, they just told me to do good with marketing and stuff. But honestly, there's a lot of competition, and having a lot of doubts last night. So yeah, this one is really something to me because I still don't know what to do with my brand, which is I really have a heart for fashion, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm having a lot of thoughts. But
Yeah.
yeah, well, yeah, but before anything else, my brand name is called Supremo Lascano.
Okay.
That's my surname, and that's my dad's. Well, Supremo. The word Supremo came from my dad, which is my dad was named after a hero here in the Philippines because he
Mhm.
was born that day, and then so he's called the Supremo of the Philippine Revolution, so that's why I named it Supremo.
Yeah.
Well, I'm quite lost. Sorry.
That's okay.
So yeah, I mean, yeah, yeah. So yeah, I named it Supremo Lascano, which is I have lots of design to show you here.
Oh,
But
nice.
I'm still thrilled about everything, but I'm still
Mhm.
scared because I might scare people won't buy it or people doesn't even know it yet.
Right. No, I think that's honestly like a great starting place, and that's what you need to be thinking about before you do anything, right? Because you don't want to just
Yeah.
go in before you have that figured out, because that's
Yes.
how it ends up not working, right? Because you just, like you said, you put out a line and it's got your brand name all over it, and no one knows the brand, so nobody buys it, right?
Yeah.
So that's why you have to it's exactly you need to be thinking about it a lot, right? Here,
Yes.
give me 1 second. I'll keep talking about this, but I want to make sure that it's set up so that people can see you and hear you.
All right.
So give me just 1 second. Da-da.
Is Marcelo Burlon a good shirt?
So I think so. I've only got one. Hold on. Why isn't this? Sorry. I'm just trying to get this working here.
Get one. And then
1 second. All right. Sorry, can you just say something real quick and let me make sure it's working?
hey,
There you
how
go.
are you?
Perfect. Okay, I think we're
it
good.
working?
And we're back. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, Marcelo Burlon. So I only have the one piece, but I was interested. It's hard for me to say right now. I would like to get more of his stuff because there were some things about it that I thought were really interesting. Like the shirt that I have from him, it's much more of it's a t-shirt, but it's got a lot of stretch to it. Like it's very stretchy. You know, like almost, do you know, like when you put on, like guys that go biking a lot, like they go mountain biking, they
Okay.
wear those shirts that are like really tight and stretchy. Do you know what I mean?
So does it has a polyester fabric to it?
Yes, exactly. So it's like it might be like elastane or spandex or something. Like I think it's cotton and elastane, so it adds that stretch into it.
Oh, okay.
So, because most t-shirts are 100% cotton, right? So
Yeah.
when you add in the elastane and suddenly it has a lot more stretch, it starts to feel almost like an athletic type of garment, right?
Yeah.
So that was
but it's not an active wear,
no, exactly.
right?
It's not.
It's not.
It's not.
But do you consider it wearing to the gym?
I would. Yeah. Yeah, I think I could. I think I could see that working. The one other thing, though, the thing that I didn't like as much was the print on it. Was the print on it?
What? Is it too loud?
No, no, I don't mind that. It's actually the print quality. It was really the print quality. It's really plasticky and like glossy,
Uh-huh.
right?
Well, I've contacted a lot of suppliers and for the print of my shirt. And I've heard that's very cheap. I
Right.
mean, the price quality. So yeah, so yeah, I got a T-shirt. Well, I'm gonna say this price, but I got a T-shirt without a tag, without a logo. I got it for like $1, but it's 100% cotton.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And I'm the same. Like I get it. I play in bands and stuff, and I have for years and years. And bands, you end up printing merchandise like T-shirts, hoodies, stuff like that. So I know it's not cheap. Like it still costs a good amount of money to put to print a lot of T-shirts or hoodies, but it's a lot cheaper than people realize. At least when you're buying like Marcelo Burlone or Philippe Plein or something, right? Like hundreds of dollars for a T-shirt, but even a nice T-shirt made in Italy, all that good stuff, right?
Yeah.
A cotton T-shirt made in Italy, just a blank one without any tags or logos, probably like $5 or $10. I'm guessing like $7 for just that blank. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Going back, I have lots of designs to show you here. Quite embarrassed, but yeah, work hard for this one, but not hard, but it's easy peasy.
I get it, man.
So,
No shame.
Yeah.
No shame.
The first one that because I have a big old dog. I'm in love with it. His name is Elmo. He's downstairs right now.
Nice.
So yeah, I created this one specifically for him. But
Nice.
yeah, my girlfriend told me that it's not a good one, but yeah, it's alright. Created a logo tape.
Oh yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
If you were to put, let's say that you were making that a T-shirt, right? Where would you print it and how would you print it? Like, where would it be? How big would it be? What do you think?
Well, can I get my mosquito? Hold on.
Yeah, please.
It's not here. This one, just for example, it's gonna be this big,
Oh, yeah. Okay, cool.
and yeah, I'm not sure if I should put my name on it, but it's gonna be like a knockoff for a mosquito. So considering.
Okay, that's smart. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I completely agree. I think for something like that, it either has to be really big or really small. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think it should either take up the whole thing or it should be a much smaller piece that's like right here. You know what I mean? Like I think if you just did it like medium size, like on the chest, I don't think it would work. But I think when you
it's just it's gonna look like a school project, so I'm not gonna do that.
Right, exactly. And that's also another thing. I don't know how much people realize this that haven't made clothes before, but if you're screen printing a shirt, right? Most screens are maybe that big. So if you want to do a big print, for me at least when I see that, it shows almost that you're a little bit more invested because it's harder to do a big print. Just it costs more. It takes more. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, it takes everything. I mean, it's the same with Moschino because I thought if you wear Moschino T-shirt, it's gonna all written up like Moschino. No, but it comes all the way here.
Yes. Yeah. And I like that too.
I like
I've
that
also
part, too.
really liked, I've seen it a couple times recently. Brands like, do you know GCDS?
I've never heard of it.
I like it. You should check it out. I think you'd like it if you like
Okay.
Moschino. But they have a great, a really cool logo T-shirt where it's huge,
Uh-huh.
and the letters start on the sleeve, and they go all the way across from sleeve to sleeve. The print, all the way across, and I really like
Is
that.
it like Palm Angels?
As far as, oh yeah, Palm Angels has done some similar stuff too. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, well, yeah, but well, I've inquired a lot about printing this on the shirt. It's really cost more,
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
right? So yeah, the next one is a corgi because my girlfriend has a corgi with a logo tape down there.
I have to say, I really like that element of branding. I think it's smart putting it in like a little belt on the design rather than making it the whole point of the piece. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I think
Uh-huh.
that's how you figure out, that's how you solve the problem that you were talking about earlier. Because if you just
Yeah.
if all your shirt was, even if the logo was beautiful, if it was just huge and it just said Supremo Lascano, right? And that's all it said, it'd probably be pretty hard to get people to buy it, right? But if you've got a piece that has a design that speaks to people, and then the logo is just a little part of that, it's just a piece that's included, you kind of like sneak it in. You know what I mean? And I think that's
true.
smart.
Yeah. Uh-huh. But yeah, well, I'm quite embarrassed to show some other designs because it's quite different from that part.
Okay.
I mean, it's not a dog anymore. There's not a dog anymore. I had a D Squared T-shirt, but I can't find it anymore. So, I don't think you see that one with Kit Roboselli. It says bitchwear.
Oh, I have. Yeah. Absolutely. I've
Yeah,
seen that.
Bitchwear. I had that one. Fell in love with it, but I can't find it anymore. So
Okay.
yeah. Well, I created a lot of designs specifically for a T-shirt. I don't like the print of this shit, but yeah. The first one is this one.
Okay.
Well, just logo T-shirts. This one goes all the way right here.
Okay.
It says Supremo Lascano, but I'm quite scared to put it because nobody knows me yet.
Right. I think it's a great point. And I think I actually like, can I see those once more? I just want to like get a full idea of all of them. Yeah, I really like the arcs. I've always just liked a logo that has an arc to it like that, right? So I definitely like that one. I also, my other favorite is the one in the bottom right, the brand new one.
Uh-huh.
I like that because, again, you're kind of sneaking the brand name in. It's not the whole point. You're just kind of, it's smaller at the top. And I think that's a smart idea.
Yeah.
Any way you can,
Yeah,
at least.
show people I'm brand new.
What's that?
Just to show people I'm brand new.
Exactly. There you go. And I think,
Uh-huh.
at least while you're starting out, that's super smart to just kind of any time that you can sneak in the branding without making it the whole point of the piece, I think that'll help you a lot. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I appreciate that one.
Yeah.
The next one, I have a backstory for this one.
Okay.
It's football.
Yeah, cool. Okay.
But honestly, I thought of doing this because I wanted to be like COVID season. I wanted to be like a mask, so I created this one.
Oh.
I thought it was supposed to be a mask.
Yeah.
So I was like, when I put the tags all the way here, the one that goes to your earlobe to the earlobe,
Yeah.
it looks like a football. My girlfriend says, "Babe, it looks like a football," and I was like, "Yeah, So I scrapped the whole thing. I didn't do the mask thing, even the medicine for COVID and stuff. So I did some sports line,
Okay.
not sports line, but sports design.
Right,
I
right.
put my name on it.
Yep.
The football. I got
Nice.
one for soccer,
Oh, nice.
which
Okay.
is I'm quite scared because I don't know where the soccer ball, the brand of the soccer ball goes. But
That's a good point. I'm sure you could
Yeah.
you could probably find it. Look it up. Take a look at some examples of actual.
Yeah, I did, but it goes all the way from the black part, and
Oh.
it's not looking at that one. And
Yeah.
I also have a baseball.
Nice. So I have
I'm gonna print it all the way in the center, which is just to see my name on it. But
Mhm.
yeah, quite thrilled about everything.
awesome. So I actually that made me think of a question for you. What do you see as what's going to be included if you were to do like a whole line, let's say? What types of pieces would be in it as far as like t-shirts, hoodies, sweatshirts, sweaters, pants?
Well, honestly, right now in the Philippines, it's still summer. Hopefully, by the end of the month or next month, I release my T-shirt. Just T-shirt alone first,
Mm-hmm.
because it's COVID. A lot of people work at home
Yeah.
and doesn't go out, and every time they go out, I don't think they consider fashion after all, because yeah, it's hot, and at the same time, you're just gonna go to the grocery store.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So yeah. Well, I'm gonna start with T-shirt, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm quite spontaneous. I like to see hoodies, jackets, because I'm in love with jackets too.
Yeah.
The Balenciaga windbreaker, I fell in love with that one, but
Yeah.
told myself I'm not supposed to spend anything before I push through with the brand.
Yep.
So yeah, but first I'm gonna be releasing T-shirts.
Okay, cool. So and this isn't, I don't think this is necessary, so don't be too nervous about how you answer. Do you know how to sew?
Well, yeah. I graduated with a degree with a lot of thoughts about business marketing.
Mm-hmm.
I graduated operations management here in the Philippines.
Mm-hmm.
Selling. Well, I used to be in sales in my dad's small time company.
I
and
think
like selling
this is
stuff
actually
since
really
I got
interesting,
here.
but I think you misheard me. I said sew, like sewing.
Sewing. I thought selling.
That's
I was
okay,
like,
but
okay.
selling's important too. Selling is important too, so you're not wrong.
Yeah, but he said sewing. Yeah,
Yeah?
I do. I have like a machine downstairs. So
Okay, cool.
For example, I have this sample T-shirt without a brand yet.
Nice.
Well, I'm gonna have to print the logo. I mean the tag. 'Cause
Mhm.
I actually when I was actually watching a Marcelo Burlon review, and I was like, oh yeah, it really matters, because I thought of putting just a print on it,
Mm-hmm.
like some Tommy Hilfiger factory outlet T-shirt that
Yeah.
has just the stamp of Tommy Hilfiger, which is, well, I like that one because it's very cheap, but
Yeah.
at the same time, I like it to have a tag that
Mhm.
make your brand more authentic, or yeah, I like that one better.
Yeah.
So I know how to sew, but I'm just waiting for the tags.
Cool. So my next point is, I think as you start, I think you're right to start with t-shirts because they're cheap to make and
Uh-huh.
they can sell, you know.
Uh-huh.
They're I think more
You
than
asked me about sewing, and I started saying about my degree.
well, there you go, man. But it's important because now we're talking about selling, right? I think t-shirts will be the easiest to sell, right? But
Yeah.
while you're starting, when you're new,
Uh-huh.
you've got to find every opportunity you can to sell your clothing and make money, right? So that you can keep it going, right?
Yeah.
So I think, and I know it can change the direction of the brand. And so this is actually going to be kind of a long statement, and I apologize in advance because I've got a bunch of ideas right now. But
Okay.
there is, I think it's very useful to a new brand to be able to make products that are unique and that you can make almost to order, that are like one of a kind, right?
Yeah.
So I think, first of all, it'll help your brand if you can come up with new ideas, right?
Yeah.
So for instance, let's say, I'm sure you're familiar, Alix, right? Alix.
Huh? I'm sorry.
You know Alix, the brand?
Alex. Yeah. I think I've heard it. Yeah.
Yeah, so they're good. They're known for a roller coaster belt buckle, and they put it on everything.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So
I do.
it's one of those things where, like, obviously you shouldn't just put a roller coaster belt buckle on everything because that's what Alix does. But if you came up with something like that, where you could take a T-shirt, but you know how to sew, and you find a new way to add a strap to it, or like a zip-up pocket or something to it, so that it doesn't cost too much for you, but it gives you more of an identity. So it's not just
Oh yeah, I get your point.
a T-shirt, but that you're also doing things. And I've met, so I know, I'll send you some links, but there's like a guy in Thailand called Roche Boy, who's awesome. And I have one of his pieces, and he is killing it, making one-of-a-kind pieces. That's all he does. He doesn't have a fashion line. He doesn't do anything. But all he does is he goes out to the markets in Thailand, and he buys T-shirts, shoes, whatever, like vintage stuff. He cuts them up, and he makes jackets, pants, T-shirts, makes one-of-a-kind pieces out of them, and he sells them through his Instagram, and he sells them to celebrities. They've worn them on red carpets, like
Oh wow.
all sorts of stuff. And he's doing really, really well with it
really
because,
awesome.
so, and obviously I don't want to push you into any direction, but I think just use your knowledge of sewing and your knowledge of just how to build clothes to play. I just think you should play with new ideas and elements.
Just, like, find my design, my own identity.
Exactly.
Not just for pinning a T-shirt. Yeah.
Exactly. Because there's so many of these brands that are coming out right now that, at least as they're new, they might only be known for one thing. Like Alix. Alix, their signature is that belt buckle. They put it on shirts, they put it on pants, they put it on jacket, they put it everywhere. And these things, it could be a plain black T-shirt, right? That by itself, maybe they could charge $100 for. But they've sewn a belt buckle on it, and now they're charging $500 for it, right?
Yeah. I like that thought, because, yeah, I mean, I've been to a lot of places, so I just have to find everything and make it as my piece.
Yeah, and I've done this myself, too. If you just go, I don't know where in the Philippines you would go for, like, craft supplies, but I'm sure, right, you have stores where they sell, like, buttons and zippers and stuff like that, right? So I always love it when I go to those places. I just walk around and I look at the zippers, I look at the buttons, and even just walking through, you'll come up with ideas. Like, you'll see a zipper and be like, oh, that's a cool zipper. I could take that and I could put it right here so that the sleeve, like, zips off, right? It's like stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, just have some fun. You're a new brand, you know, you have your sewing machine downstairs, right? And it wouldn't cost you a lot of money. Just however much time you have in your day or your week or whatever, just set aside like an hour every once in a while to just say, I'm going to sit down at the sewing machine and I'm going to just be creative and try and play around with something, right?
Yeah, that's true. For me, that's honestly what a designer really means.
Yeah, I agree.
because I thought a lot of stuff. I mean, I have lots of T-shirt, Moschino, Versace, and
Hmm.
stuff, but it's kind of all the same. Like if you go to a local printing store or the embroidery stuff, they can do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm just wondering if what does it take to be to you for you to be called a designer?
Hmm.
Because if you're just printing a T-shirt, maybe you're just a brand, not a designer yet.
Yes, I think.
Yeah, that says a lot. That guy from Thailand is awesome.
Yeah, yeah. I'll send you a link to his stuff. I think you'll love it. And I think it's so you also though you have to be careful because I've also seen a lot of designers who they start doing that kind of thing where they're making the one of a kind pieces and they're just making them, sell them, make one piece, sell it, make one piece, sell it, and it actually after a while it hurts them because they can't grow anymore. They're only
Okay,
one
yeah.
person, and it takes them however long it takes them to make one piece and then they sell it. Whereas maybe at that point, it would be better for them to make a line so they can
That's true.
just order 100 pieces and then sell them. So I think you have to be careful. You have to know when you're kind of ready to take that step. And instead of just being the kind of person doing the one of a kind, like artsy pieces, to be like, now I'm ready to order 100 of them and sell them, right? But I think it's a really good way to get some attention and build your identity and build a fan base is to make those unique pieces.
Yeah, that's true.
But it doesn't have to be that. Like I'll actually here, give me 1 second and I'll grab a couple examples for you.
All right.
So I use this piece as an example a lot for when I'm talking about this. So it's a Palm Angels hoodie, right?
Okay. Palm Angels.
Yeah.
All right.
So, but it's a pretty simple hoodie, right? It's embroidery here and some printing there. But then
Yeah.
down at the bottom,
Oh wow.
yeah, it's wool. It's kind of like a blanket almost, like a
Yeah, it's
wool
a blanket.
blanket.
I thought it was a blanket.
Yeah,
But
so
does it a bit lighter?
what's that?
Is it a bit lighter? I mean the weight.
Yeah, it's very light. But so
Okay.
all they've done is they've taken a kind of wool blanket and they just sewn it in right at the bottom. You can see it right there. They just sewed it in.
Okay.
And that to me is like that's a fashion design, right? But it's pretty easy and it's pretty simple. It's a hoodie and they've added a kind of blanket element to it. So it's not as hard as a lot of people make it out to be like a designer, right?
Yeah, but
All-
it's such a it's well considering it is genius because yeah, who would have thought that you can put that one and who would have thought people would like it? But and I like it.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to have ideas, right?
Uh,
And you have to have confidence.
that's true.
You have to have the
Honestly,
confidence that
when
people
I
will
thought
like it.
about how people. Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
No,
You
no,
said
I was
something?
done. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm sorry. I thought about how hard is it gonna be, how people would know my brand. Well, yeah, I like what you said right now. Like, you have to have your own identity, like a piece that people will fall for it or fall for it. And yeah, I mean that's how my T-shirt is gonna sell if they like a specific, even like a simple jacket. Put it, for example, like that Palm Angels jacket. For example, I created it and that stuff, and people fall for it. Fell in love with it.
Yeah.
They're gonna know my T-shirt.
Yep.
Lot better.
Exactly.
Yeah, I like that thought.
There's
I like
so
that
many
thought.
brands like that, man, that they get they get known for like one piece, right?
That's true.
Like the Palm Angels track jacket, or there's a lot of brands like one I've been into
The
lately.
Moschino McDonald's.
Yeah, exactly. And that one thing can serve as an entryway to everything else that you do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So, yeah, that's a good thought. I mean, I have to. Well, if I want to be called designer, I have to design piece, not just
absolutely.
print in it.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
mean, you're not wrong. Like designing designing a great T-shirt is actually one of the hardest things, and actually kind of takes the most creativity, because if you've got two T-shirts right next to each other, and you're buying this one or this one, what do you do to make somebody buy yours instead of
That's
this
true.
other one? It's hard because
But also, do you consider the price tag?
yes,
No, honestly, because if I'm gonna buy a brand, I mean, like a T-shirt, I consider a brand also, especially if I'm gonna put the name on it. Because
yes,
I wouldn't buy like, well, let's say there's a dollar T-shirt that's named ABC, like ABC, it's $1, and I don't think I'm gonna wear that, especially if there's a big brand logo here that says ABC, and there are people's gonna say, "Oh, this is just a dollar T-shirt,"
mm-hmm.
right? So I'm also considering the price, but I don't want to be really expensive because, well, I'm really unknown to the fashion industry.
Yep,
Nobody knows me.
mm-hmm.
Maybe just you and my girlfriend.
Yep,
But I don't want to be off cheap, and I don't want to be like so expensive too.
absolutely. Yeah, it's a really, really good
So
point.
based from the designs I show you, how much are you gonna buy it to me?
It's a great question.
Like a T-shirt,
Oh man,
how much will you buy it to me?
it depends. So will it? Let's say you have the tag on there. Would the tag say? Would it be made in Philippines?
Yeah,
Okay, made in Philippines. That T-shirt. I think that is like a. It's a great question. Is it going to be color, full color on the T-shirts?
yeah, like a high quality. Like I'm thinking about Moschino quality.
Okay. So, for a brand that I don't know yet, because when it comes to price, so much of it is just the brand name, right? You're paying for the brand name.
Uh-huh.
So, if I'm
Yeah.
not familiar with that brand name, I'd say it's I think less than $50 and more
I'm thinking about $10.
$10. I'd go more than that.
Well, yeah, because well, it really depends. Maybe because if you go to America and buy Moschino, it's gonna cost you more if you go to Milan.
Mm-hmm.
So if ever I'm gonna export something, maybe I'm gonna charge like $50 or 30. I don't know.
Yeah.
But right now here in the Philippines, I'm gonna charge $10.
Okay,
just for
that
the
that
name
makes
tag.
sense. Okay, good. That's a good idea. If you were to do it in America, I think it would be like 25 or 30.
Yeah, but I'm just wondering, like, of course, American designers, Michael Kors, Tommy Hilfiger,
Mm-hmm.
what else? Ralph Lauren. I'm
Yep.
just wondering because I'm a fan. I'm really a fan of fashion. I watch Paris Hilton go shopping at Philip Klein. Chiara Pirani
Mm-hmm.
has her own brand too. Oh, who else? Like a lot of the hype beast stuff, but they don't even wear American brands.
Yeah. Yeah. It's true.
Yeah. So well, I'm just wondering. So how is it gonna work? Well, do you have lots of American designers too?
Not many. Not many.
Yeah.
I
Why
mean,
don't you buy? Why don't you buy Michael Kors? That T-shirt that says Kors.
yeah, it's a good question. So in America, that stuff like Michael Kors, Ralph Lauren, Tommy Hilfiger, those brands especially, they are looked at as more low end than European
Low end.
brands.
The low end.
Yeah. So
Okay.
when you go in America, you could get any of those American brands. You walk into any clothing store.
Goodwill.
Yeah, cheap clothing stores like we have like
Uh,
we call them department stores.
okay.
Almost
Oh yeah.
like Walmart or something, like ones that, stores that
Right.
just sell lots of stuff. It's pretty cheap. It's a brand name, so it's more expensive than something that doesn't have a brand name, but it's not thought of as super high end. Like you can find, if you go to like thrift stores or whatever, you see lots and lots and lots of Ralph Lauren and stuff like that. It's
Yeah,
just
there's a lot. Even Tommy Hilfiger, like waves at the thrift store.
lots of tons of this stuff. So, and I think that's why people don't wear it as much, because it's not thought of as like high end enough for people, you know?
Uh-huh.
So that's
true.
hard. So,
yeah,
but-
I'm thinking if because it's very cheap compared to, let's say, an off-white T-shirt.
Exactly. Yeah.
Let's say a Tommy Hilfiger print right here and an off-white. Let's just say the off here. I mean, Tommy Hilfiger is very cheap, right? Even off-white is expensive.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just wondering if I charge my T-shirt for like price of Tommy Hilfiger,
Mm-hmm.
maybe I'm not. Well, everyone is target market, but if I want to go high end, I can't sell those people T-shirt for like $29.
Right. It's a great point, which is why I think for starting off, you should look at like American, kind of like streetwear type of brands and look at how they're pricing and try and go with that. So there's a lot of American, like the Hundreds, Awake, Stussy, right? Those types of brands who are kind of
Yankee,
right, and they're even like Supreme, right? Where it's
Kendall and Kylie.
there you go. Where it's not nearly as expensive as Off-White. It's way cheaper than Off-White, but it's thought of as more high end than Ralph Lauren, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, appreciate this one. Yeah, gave me a lot of thoughts.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I'm gonna message you right away. Right, if the T-shirt is, what's the size of your T-shirt?
Usually I wear a small.
Small. Okay.
Yeah.
So what's the size of your chest? Like pits to pits.
Usually it's like 18 inches.
Oh, okay. So okay. Well, I'll send you some sample T-shirt.
Oh, you're the man. I love that. I appreciate it. Once I get, we should talk again once I get it, and
Yeah.
I'll let you know what I think after I've actually worn it and everything. That'd be awesome.
All right. I mean, this is well appreciated. Lots of thoughts.
Yeah, no
Having
problem,
second
man.
Thoughts, having doubts. Yeah, like last night. But yeah, it made sense right now.
Awesome. Yeah, keep doing you, man. I'm proud of you. Make it happen, right? Don't be that.
Appreciate it.
Don't be like everyone else that says they're gonna start the brand and then it never actually happens. Make it happen. I believe in you, man.
Appreciate that one. Appreciate that one.
No problem.
Well,
All right.
I want to be a household name around
Yeah.
the world, but yeah, it's not impossible. It's hard, but it's not impossible.
Exactly.
So, yeah, appreciate this one.
No problem, man. I'll talk to you later, okay?
Okay, thank you so much. I'll message you on Instagram.
All right, sounds good, man. Have a good one.
Good night. It's morning here.
All right, man. Enjoy your day. Bye.
Appreciate this one.
Yeah. See ya.
Bye bye.
All right, guys. There we go. And we're back. So, thanks for the chat, y'all. Principal Skinner, you're there for us. Have you been here this whole time, man? You just been chilling in the shadows out there? Man, okay. Well, I hope that discussion was interesting to you guys. That was super enlightening to me, actually. I hope everything goes well for him. I'm super interested. I hope he follows through. I hope he prints his stuff, and I'm looking forward to checking it out myself. I actually really like the idea that he got into towards the end, talking about like kind of the great American brands like the Ralph Lauren's and stuff. I think there is an interesting niche there that you can move into because it's not something that anybody is paying attention to right now. Like, are there really any designers out there right now that are like, I want to be the next Ralph Lauren? Like, no, everyone wants to be the next Balenciaga, right? I think there is a lane there that you could go into that could work out. Yeah, no problem, man. I'll talk to you soon, all right? I'll send you some links, too, of some of the stuff that we were talking about. And thanks for the chat. So, guys, I think that's it. Thank you all for stopping by and hanging out with us. I had a lot of fun. We'll do it again sometime soon. And maybe it'll be sooner, or if not, I'll see y'all for the shopping spree we go on with our YouTube fun money. You know what I mean? All right.